Are we live?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are live. Welcome to Chat Her Up, where we'll have today Pretty Doll Montique. We'll have Miss Callie. And today we're going to recap Love and Marriage Season 9, Episode 3 episode. The name
Huntsville.
of it is Signed, Sealed, Divorced. I'm yours.
Lord, did I watch the right one? I hope I did.
Well, this one begins. We're gonna make this quick, y'all. We don't keep y'all too long tonight. It begins with all of the ladies still in St. Thomas. Everybody's sitting around the table, and Melanie starts off.
Melody.
To end
Jordan, first of all, you're supposed to do your chat stick moment.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry.
She got Melody's name wrong and forgot the chatty moment.
Mm-hmm. And what do you want to rate it?
I thought it was a good episode. I would say about a 7.5. I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah, I give about an 8.
I know about 7.5. Okay, go ahead now, Jordan.
Well, the chapstick moment of the day was this is us kind of putting pieces together, but Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac did an interview. And in the interview, she did not speak very well of Mr. Carlos King. Apparently, Miss Monique was not pleased with how Carlos King approached her. She felt like he tried to use the black card with her to try to get her to do this show. And I think she felt like things were manipulated. And she was approached to do the show, and it was a good idea for her. It's because she felt like Potomac didn't represent her well. So this was her opportunity to really get to know the real her in her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt like Carlos King did her worse.
So she felt, so from what, I didn't watch it, but from what I heard, she felt like he came to her like, you was dealing with the white execs, the white network.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm black. You black.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect you.
Yes.
Make you look good.
Yes.
Or show your true story way. And then he did not. But why would she trust Carlos? Would you trust Carlos?
Carlos King. Girl.
I'm just asking.
I'm still convinced that Carlos King is involved with the biggest drop of probably nothing has compared outside of what happened with Salt Lake and that blogger. Is that when they dropped that when the whole thing about Phaedra and Candy, it's just because I was shocked that Candy didn't know. When I don't
yeah, I got you.
I think so I don't even know how to articulate this other than there has always been whispers that the person that Phaedra heard that the rumors allegedly that Candy and Ty wanted to drug and rape Portia, I have heard it repeatedly that it was Carlos King that told her that.
I heard that too.
I even heard that not only did it really happen, but it was a tongue-in-cheek kind of conversation. You know how people are talking, and I could even hear it when it was mentioned like this. I can actually envision this. I don't know if this is true. Let me be perfectly clear. This is just what people are saying. But I could see two dudes, because at some point, Carlos King and Todd were working on several reality shows together. You remember they was doing Hollywood Divas, and they did actually that show that just came out a few years ago. Carlos King and them did about the singing groups with Audrey Day. Remember that one?
Yeah.
They had done that years and years ago. If y'all go back and watch that show, Todd's name is in the credits. So those were shows that they did together. And I could see two dudes, because Carlos King, while he's a film kind of dude, he kind of cool. And he don't seem like the kind of guy to try to mess with no straight dude or nothing like that. So I could see him and Ty sitting around, drinking a beer, shooting a crap, and Ty and Ty saying something like, man, Portia want to get with us so bad. We gonna have to take her in the basement in the sex. I mean, I can hear kind of a tongue in cheek. I'm not saying that it happened, but I can hear it. And he said it tongue in cheek to Phaedra, but Phaedra took it out of context.
Yeah. She had a little hot sauce to it.
Yeah, she added hot sauce with it, like it was like a real thing. I could see two dudes talking like that. And then Carlos, because he was probably drinking then, because you know he don't drink now. He dry. So Carlos is. He doesn't drink. Which tells me he probably had a problem at some point.
Oh. That's
just me reading context clues. Remember I told you, I always listen to what people don't say. What you say means something, but what you don't say, in my opinion, means more.
But did Carlos clap back at her? Because I think somebody said he did.
Yes. So here's the second part. So Carlos, Monique did the interview, it was circulating. He got a lot of views too. Carlos King does a video, of course, because he's sassy, singing a song, and the lyrics were something like, what was the lyrics?
I ain't writing.
Oh gosh, it was something like,
you trying to blame everything on me.
Yes, yeah.
You know, why did he sound like he was getting ready to cry though?
No, he was laughing.
No. We ought to play it. I don't know if we can play it now. No, he wasn't laughing. He looked like he was getting ready to cry. He didn't, but it did look like he was about to. But okay.
Oh well.
He don't look like he was about to cry. I'm looking at it.
Well, send it to me, Joy, so I can watch it.
Okay, he said, it's in there, beast you are. It's right above the windy one. He said, you're right. You got everybody believing everything is my fault. But listen now, it's a situation that must go. Because I ain't going to be a man and let me know. I guess you missing, but huh? And then he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He ain't hardly cried. And then
I don't know, because Carlos, I just
ended it with let her cook. And if y'all don't know, that is a gorilla.
Child, no, he did.
Saying now, let her cook.
I've been wondering where that came from. I'm hearing it so much lately, and I don't listen to gorilla music.
Well,
gorilla music.
I'm a female rapper fanatic.
I love it too. It's Glorilla.
I love her song. I love What You Know About. Is it What You Know About Me? Yeah.
Yeah. I like her, and I like
down music. I like all them ad libs in there. I'll be like, hoo.
Yeah. Okay, but we got to be sure. We said it's gonna be short.
Right, yeah. All right, so let's get
let me get my notes too, Joe, and we can get back to this.
So I'll just set the scene. All the ladies, it's the last night. It says St. Thomas. All the ladies looking all lovely in their white, sitting around, and Melanie says kind of I don't know what it was, but basically it was something really sweet. And I guess she wanted to end on a good note. She said something nice. I don't know if she did in each individual lady, but I thought she did something like that.
Yeah, she gave them out like a rose.
Yeah. It was.
I have a lot of notes. I think I stopped.
She wanted a good trip. I think that was pretty clear. She wanted a good trip, and it looks like everybody was very complimentary back to her, and I guess that was too much for our girl Destiny, because Destiny, I think
she stayed mum on the subject. She didn't comment.
It's like it's too much a kissing going on.
Yeah. Melody called her out and said, "Well, Destiny, honey, do you not agree, Destiny?" and Destiny,
I don't like does that.
Yeah,
that's how you talk to kids.
Huh?
You know she used to be a teacher.
I know, but that's how you talk to kids.
So you're not going to teacher mode sometimes on accident?
No,
I do.
I'm talking about Joy, not you.
Yes, I do. But my teacher mode doesn't. My voice doesn't change with my teacher mode.
Oh, okay.
I just get into thinking. Every time y'all think I know it all, I'm in my teacher mode. I know what I'm saying.
Well, that's every day, all day.
I'm a natural born teacher. I was always meant to be a teacher. Like I really do believe it.
It's funny to me when I hear Melody do it though, because she can literally go from one tone all the way down to, especially when she's talking to Sugar Mama. Oh my God, I just love those little
That's
videos.
sweet.
She'll be in her regular tone. Nope, do this, do that, no. And if a little Sugar Mama isn't paying attention, Melody would go, all right, now give me that here. Turn around, turn that back to Mama.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and Sugar Mama come over and comply.
She gentle parents her, but I probably will say this. Sugar Mama, she's looking at her reflection. And that I don't have a child that looks just like me. Although I think my little one looks like me when I was little, but she don't look like me now. So I see myself in her. I see a lot of behavior. Oh Lord. But I do see myself in her. But I can't imagine being an adult looking at my child and just really seeing me. That it would soften you. It should soften you.
Yeah.
So I think what happened was Melody was kind of saying this trip was great, and I'm just happy that we all got along. And this was the first trip without the guys, and I feel like we made some resolution. And you know, she was just making it a good trip. And Destiny was saying that she was wanting praise, but I didn't feel that way. I felt like because I felt like it was a response to what Kimmy said, because what Kimmy was like, we seem to get along better when the guys are here, or they help us resolve issues, and they were able to do it without the guys this time. But Destiny was kissing Melody, telling her she loved her and she was sorry.
I don't think that she was kissing. I think she was being hopeful. I think she got a wake up call real quick as soon as the camera put down. Because her attitude even changed. I think that Destiny is salty because her biggest situation can't be resolved, and I think she's salty
because what can't be resolved?
Because her situation with Sunni can be resolved. Like you come on, and her situation with Melanie isn't resolved.
Yeah, I was about to say Sunni. I wouldn't care, but I mean, I do. I think she would like to still be in a relationship with Melody, but I think. I just don't see it happening.
No, Melanie's done.
Yeah.
Melanie,
but it was nice of her to act, like a good host and try and keep her away from certain situations. And moving Sunni from sitting next to her was a little obvious, but I think was job well done. What y'all think about that part?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Destiny was a little. I don't know. I didn't watch the episode before. I kind of tried before we went live, but it seemed like she was not in a good space at that moment. Did something happen?
No, I think that her and Melanie got into it. So she apologized to Melanie, and I think this is just my perception. I could be wrong. I'm okay with that. I think that she wanted to say, I'm sorry. And even if it was a glimmer of hope, I think she wanted Melanie to be open-minded to having a friendship with her again.
Gotcha.
Melanie, I think, is like, okay, I accept your apology, but we're done. We still done. We can be cordial, we can get along, but we're not friends.
And after she said that, I heard a lot of people say after Destiny started all the trouble at the table, then she went and saw Melody and apologized for what she had said. I don't think she apologized for what she said about the disrespectful or the respectful cheating. I think she was apologizing to Melody that she said that. I think she was apologizing that it even had to go there and that they even had to have a disagreement.
Oh, yes.
Like that.
I actually believe that you're correct. 100% about that. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I actually said that out loud when I was watching it, but I agree with that.
Yeah. I agree with that too, but I don't see how you think you're going to have a friendship with me after you said that I was teaching my husband's side chick to respectfully cheat with me. I'm not coming back with that. No, we're not going to be friends. And I can't believe she thought they was going to be friends after that.
Yeah, that was a step too far. I definitely agree with that. But I do believe her. I absolutely believe her. I don't think she was literally teaching. I think that's definitely hyperbole. But I do think that these words are not accidental. I do think that Melanie, if this situation wasn't in her face, she could probably have dealt with it. But it's too in her face. And in other words, she was willing to be his wife, and he had a little side thing on the side, but it's in her face. I think that's a real thing for her, as it is for a lot of women. A lot of men cheat and go through phases of cheating. They're okay with they're not okay with your cheating, but if I don't know about it, it's not a problem. And that is respectfully cheating. It's just if I know about it, it's a problem. If I don't know about it, it's not a problem. There are people that have been in marriages that are like that. I actually know a few.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people have had opinions about that because that was one of the biggest parts of all the fights. I believe that's the way Destiny heard it. If she just sitting there and she's listening to it,
and that can be true as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people that are just saying that doesn't make any sense. Why would Melody do that? No one's going to teach the cheater chick how to be respectful and all that. I mean, if that's what it sounds like, I mean, I understand why she said that. A lot of people don't agree that this thought Destiny was.
Yeah, but we're actually saying something very similar.
Y'all are.
We really are, because we're both saying that there was these words are not accidental.
Yep.
You know, it's a real thing. I think it was a real thing for her. And this is like I said, it is what it is. I can't tell people how to run their marriages. You know, even when you got a cheating husband, because one of the best marriages, the most healthiest marriage that I saw in my family, I would find out like many years later, it wasn't so healthy when they were younger. It was insane when I would hear some details, and I thought that was the healthiest marriage I had ever seen.
Really?
So there are people that go through phases of cheating, and because I was shocked when I heard. I was like, he seems like the happiest man I had ever met married with his wife. To find out that it was full with infidelity and drug use, and like I was shocked.
Yeah, I don't think I can be shocked at anything I hear now from some of the marriages we thought were so great. It's so many of them I think are at the top, and you know, when certain situations come up, you realize, dang, I could have played that off good because I would have never thought there was issues.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess it's good that they're able to cover their issues to keep it private.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
I had empathy for Melanie initially, because you know, though I would
never
remember
that. Do you,
Marcy? I don't remember that ever
at all.
The first season, we weren't talking on the first season. The first season, I was 100% pro Melanie. That's how I was in those groups the way that I was. I had taken a step back because, you know, I see reality TV. I really do see reality TV as art. So when I watch it, the next season will come and I'm looking everybody new. You have to remind me of something bad you did. It's the reason why I like Wendy on Potomac this year. Like I like her. When you every year I look at everybody, you're on a reset. And she was on a reset with me.
Well, honey, I don't know. I just feel like Destiny was salty at that table. Everybody else seemed to be trying to have a good time, and she just looked like she was stank face.
Yeah.
She was, but speaking of stank face,
don't look good on her either, because she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, just
don't look good on her?
That face,
her face, like
she's
look
a better
very
on Sunni
girl. Oh, Sunni is a real stank face.
Because
I thought Sunni looks pretty with her hair like that.
Yeah, but she got.
Can you describe it?
It stank. It leans to the side. It stank.
Okay, thank you.
It's just stank. She liked that most of the time. Like,
no, I wasn't meaning her expressions. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Montique said something about her hair. I was asking her to describe it.
It was kind of
And when
curly.
you said it was leaned to the side, I thought, well, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Her hair was leaned to the side?
Yeah, her hair is leaned to the side, and it looked like she got 2 wigs on.
Y'all leave that lady alone. I'm not.
One at the top and one at the bottom. And it really is leaned to the side. She looked like it ain't glued in.
2 weeks.
I don't even know how it's in.
I thought she looked cute. Y'all look so awful. Normally I'm the shady. Y'all are bad today.
Joy said 2 wigs. I can't even
concentrate now.
She got one swooped at the top and one at the back. But I don't like women like Sunni. So I can't right now. I can't even see past that. Everything she do is gonna be off to me because she's the worst kind of girl.
She have y'all probably don't follow her.
Like I don't even like Destiny, but on this case, you know, a girl that would hang around you and your man and will swoop him up and marry him. That's why really, I'm telling you, it ain't so much about Melanie. It's more about that. Like,
I agree.
Like he ain't no prize, but he was
no. He's not. No.
Because he
is to her though.
Him and Tyrone in the same building.
Right. Now, he in jail right now.
He is to her, and it hurts me that Destiny is so hurt over it because it's like just
it's in her face.
It's in her face, but I wish that it didn't hurt her as much. I think she's really hurt by it. I mean, really hurt by it. But the thing is, if you think about him and you think about her and how those are the people you probably don't want around you, no way. So I just wish it wasn't as painful as it is for her. It'd be nice if we could all look at our problems and see it's a problem and be happy that we're not still in that problem.
Right.
I don't think she's there yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, I know if she got a dude, he can't feel good about that.
His name is Lance.
Yeah. Destiny boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't feel good about watching it because I'm like, when you done with a dude, you don't give a F who he with, like for real.
Right, that's what I was like.
He's with a tree. If he want to hump that tree, let him hump that tree. When you done with a dude, you done. And she may be done with him physically, but emotionally, she ain't let that go.
Well, she ain't let it go because of what has happened.
And she wants closure, but you ain't gonna get it from Sunni because Sunni don't have the kahunas to be able. Because I would approach it like a real G. I'm sorry, I messed up, but I fell in love with that man. I'm sorry. I hate that I hurt you in the process, but I love him. Like I would be honest about it. Like I would own it. I hate that I have found the love of my life on your heart. I'm so sorry, but I love that man. I would say that every time. Because it does. I'm not saying that it's not possible that it was a pure accident, but the fact that you're trying to pretend like she didn't slime that girl is so inauthentic to me. That's not cool. She's the worst kind of one.
I do feel like Destiny is because. Well, I don't know if I'm jumping, but the fact that they talked about him having a baby, that really bothered her a lot. And I know she went through IVF too, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why Destiny did to have her son, right?
She went through IVF, but she didn't get pregnant through IVF.
Okay.
Because remember,
I thought she had lost like 6 babies. Is there somebody else?
She did, and they had went through several.
I don't remember any of that. Wow.
And then they stopped, and she got pregnant. That's why they had to hurry up and get married.
Don't even saying anything tonight.
It happened. She told the story.
So they had to hurry up.
Where is everybody getting the other story from?
They had to hurry up and get married, but she got married pregnant.
She did?
No, she didn't. I can't remember what
I mean, it
happened.
didn't look
Joy
like it.
be cutting. Joy put her own
Wait a
stuff.
minute. Am I making up these?
Jordan just changed the whole narrative.
No, wait a minute. No. Y'all know I read and listen to so many vloggers. I know this story. I'm not lying. The story.
So who put out there that she had to have 3 different men do a paternity test?
Oh, I ain't never heard that.
But
I have heard that he questioned his paternity.
Right.
But that wasn't but I ain't heard 3, but you kind of get that impression that was going on only by, again, not what they're saying, but what they weren't saying.
But they weren't saying anything.
No, she did an interview with this blogger. And she went in so she explained what she could and what she couldn't say in the interview. I had never heard that before. She could not say, I can't remember her husband's name, but let's call him was it LeBerick?
Yeah, LeBerick.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, LeBerick. She couldn't say LeBerick hit me. Let me not use that.
Don't say that one. Yeah.
Let her say, she couldn't say he was neglectful to me and my new son, and he didn't provide the support or help. She couldn't say that, but she could say, I had to take my son to the bathroom even when I was taking a shower. I could. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? She couldn't say what he did to her. She explained that. And the shower and taking her son was the real thing she mentioned. So she was saying that she kept giving the impression that he wanted nothing to do with this child.
Yeah.
And the fact that she filed for a divorce, she was 3 weeks postpartum.
Yeah. Yep. 3 weeks.
3 weeks postpartum. And she said they argued in the hospital when she had him. And she did say she was thrown off guard when he sent the divorce papers. And you kind of get the impression that he wasn't paying any bills in the house, that he left her in the house. She got to stay in the house for a specific period of time.
Yeah.
But he was paying no bills for her, but maybe the house, no.
Okay, so the paternity tests have been taken, I'm assuming, because they don't really say. Yes. And the baby is his.
Correct.
So why is he calling the cops on her, sitting in her court, and she's having to pay $1,900 or $1,000? And, what went wrong? Let's say all it was true, they had to have all these paternity tests. It was confirmed he is the father. So what is it that the mother of your child is doing to you to make you
go? Oh, it was confirmed?
Huh?
So it was confirmed?
I mean, he's still with him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way I'm assuming, yes.
He's still with the son.
Yeah.
He spends time with the son. He wouldn't have done that if that wasn't his son.
You don't think so? You think he would have just dropped the little boy?
He was
he left. He dropped the little boy's mama 3 weeks in.
But he didn't drop the baby. He just left the mama.
Well, he left the mama and the baby until he had other reasons to stay with the baby. He didn't come back to Destiny.
Oh, y'all stop it.
He did file full custody though, and he did win it.
He won full. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
So it was the way that the divorce papers, when he sent the divorce papers, and how she signed them because she wasn't paying attention or reading it. Oh. And so she actually gave him full custody of their son.
Oh my God!
Wait,
no.
Is that true?
Yeah, she had to.
Did she not have a lawyer?
Yeah, she had. That was when it first happened. She still got that boy, I assume. But that's when
the lawyer didn't read the paperwork, and
she didn't deal with a lawyer. She just signed.
Why?
Because she wasn't thinking that he was asking for anything. She said she just signed him.
Okay. Was that stupid? That's stupid.
She said,
I guess she had a reason.
Interview. I'm telling y'all, I'm not making these stories. I'm not making this up. I ain't that creative.
You're not?
Author of multiple books. Yes, you are. Okay.
I ain't this creative
Honey,
though.
she'll write a story. Not dead talking about he missed the live. Boy, get off
Yeah,
our
I see,
phone.
D. We done. Okay.
Oh, where we at? Let me look at my notes, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know my ADHD 4K is messing with me.
And
Okay.
did y'all hear any of the lies when Sunny went up against Marcella?
No.
Girl.
About
Girl.
what?
Marcella was calling her every bubble, bobble, dumb head, big forehead, bubble, blah, blah, blah,
No.
read her for filth. And then the very next week or whatever, Sunny ripped her to shreds. And so then that's when I got to think, okay, Sunny is starting to enjoy this. So wait, don't tell them what we about to get. She didn't got the little fancy fan flying around saying, bitch, bye. I mean, she just went, she's going full in now. I'm like, this is so, maybe she's doing it to, pay for the legal fees for her husband. She's trying to build up her check. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Marcella called her the biggest bobble-headed Disney duck looking. Yes, she did. It was so funny.
Hair. She's really pretty.
Yeah, she is pretty.
But
and
she got a real big forehead.
She dropped that pretty and she ripped Marcella like the next day or whatever.
She ripped her back.
And so then I didn't, because Marcella was on the phone with her. They were live going back and forth. It was a mess. But then she also, yesterday or a couple of days ago, I don't have time to watch it, but I always catch it, Marcella or somebody else, a little bit about what was said. And this time she said that her and Ken's girlfriend, what's that name? Trisha. That, because Trisha kind of went at her at the table when Melody said, Trisha, what's your problem? You got a problem with her, right? And Trisha, or Sunny said behind the scenes, she had to go up to Trisha and say, why are you coming at me so hard? What's all the negativity? I don't even know you type thing. And Trisha's response to her was, oh, I'm just tripping. Something a little bit over, but I didn't mean, just leave me alone type thing. This, Trisha just kind of scared up and apologized. Does that sound like Trisha to y'all? Yes. That's what Sunny said. Sunny said, I had to pull her off from the backside. And that Trisha apologized and said she was just going through stuff and didn't, yeah. I'm like, that don't sound like Trisha.
It does not.
Anyway.
So why Sunny and the Stormy, the weather girls messed me up again. Stormy and Trisha left the next day.
Yeah.
Is this the same? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, thank y'all. Because I kind of watched the other one too. So this stemmed from the conversation where Stormy wanted her to say that the millimeters were taking it too far, right?
Yes.
Right.
And Trisha left because people were mad at her, called her out because she went to Martell's house.
You know what? Yes. Yes. But
that's why.
It's weird though. Yeah, that's what allegedly happened. But she left with Stormy. And my whole thing is, at that point, Stormy was pissed off crying about her time with Martell. So I wonder how that travel trip went on their way home. Because she said, you just came straight. You boldly lied to me. Maybe she left alone. But some tells me they're probably not the best of friends at this point.
Trisha invited this whole storyline because Martell was willing to pretend like he didn't know her. He literally did.
And why did Martell call her ugly? Because that's what it sounded like.
That was going to be my next thing.
Yeah, he did. He
didn't call. He said she wasn't bad enough. What did he say? Because
he said back then she didn't look as good back then. She was kind of ugly back then, so he didn't do anything with her.
He did not say that for real.
He didn't say ugly, but he was just like,
he didn't use the word ugly. He definitely described
she was heavier. She was about 70 pounds heavier.
No.
Yeah, he said that. He said, I was like, how she get
Did she say 70 pounds?
Huh?
Well, so how was she training people?
Say, I can't, y'all talk.
It was 70 pounds. 70 pounds. She said that?
Yeah. He said about 70 pounds, and she said 100 in another one. Yeah.
But so how was she training?
I don't listen to her.
100 pounds.
I think she lost a lot of weight. That's very clear.
Yeah.
So maybe she was a trainer that was kind of big training people.
But who said it best? Somebody said, Marsal. I'm so sick of Marsal. I love him to death. Marsal said, yeah, but Tisha, I mean, what do you mean that she went over there to train him? When you go to train somebody, where you go? When she trained you, where'd you go? And she said, the gym. Okay, well, does Martell have a gym at his house? No, but she went to train him at his house. And I thought, Marsal.
She's groupie. She popped in his DM.
Yes.
They hooked up. He hit, and she went. He claimed, or she tried to hit. It could have been either or. And it wasn't no, she trained him. She was probably in the inbox saying, "Can you train me?" Because if she was
that's what I'm thinking.
Tavia, she was the one looking for help.
That's what I was thinking. And then Ken came along and he trained her.
Right.
But what? That little storyline there, I don't know. But why was he sending her chocolate love notes when he didn't even know that she wasn't with her husband? I mean, because when Marquez said that, Marquez said you was doing her the little love chocolate notes and you didn't know what was going on. Why was you doing that? So, I mean, we're giving him a lot of slack to be the side dude that he is, or maybe it's just me. What's up with that relationship?
He definitely was messing. We talking about Ken and Trish messing around. They definitely was messing around. It was what it was. And
it's not his first wife.
She needs to own it. This was the end of our relationship. And we always know when one person is ready to leave, you stay probably about 6 months to a year longer. And you meet somebody you like. This is so dirty. You meet somebody you like, and now you got validation to leave. So that's when you leave. That's what happened. And he probably was bummed because he don't act like no grown man.
Who, the husband?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just discuss him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead, Callie.
Oh gosh. Okay, because I don't want to, I don't want to be wrong. I don't know what could be going on in one's mind, but he seems a little bit emotional. Like really. Like maybe, first of all, I think Ken was a little condescending when he said, "Man, you can call me if you need some help." I'm thinking, Ken, this is not the time. He's helping your wife, your kids, and now you offering to help him. Stop right now. You're gonna make the boy go crazier.
Yeah.
But something is off with him to me. Like
he seemed like we now know he was a musician.
Oh,
that's a recipe for disaster.
What did he play? A trumpet or what kind of musician?
I don't know, but here's a dude. He artistic. He probably lived.
He's autistic
and bred, not artistic.
Artistic. Okay, I was about to say, that explains
in an artist way. Yeah, you got a guy who's into art. He has a passion. He got a dream, and dreams don't pay the bills. I can read their whole story in their lives, and what they not saying. Musician don't pay the bills. Playing an instrument. And it becomes overwhelming for a woman. It's kind of like, what was the name of the crazy Tyler Perry movie where
Blair Underwood, not Blair, but the bald-headed guy from that lawyer show.
No, the one that what's her name? Cookie. What is her real name from Empire? What's her name?
Oh,
Taraji.
Yeah, the one Taraji was in as an older person, where she was with somebody who had a dream, that had a vision, that wanted to create something. And
figures?
No.
Hidden Figures?
No.
That was the vision. They created all the astronaut stuff, no?
No. Okay. The one that Taraji was in at the end, she was the adult woman. It started off as teenagers or kids in college. And she hooked up with a dude that was like a science major, and he tried to invent something but couldn't get his soul.
Oh, the scary one. The scary Yes. Okay.
And he had a dream. That's hard. That's a hard that's a different kind of woman to be with a man like that. It's just kind of like the guy who plays basketball in college and he didn't get in the league. So he's trying to do other. That's a hard kind of relationship to be in for a woman, because you want to support your guy, and you can do that, but support don't pay bills.
Right. And that movie is a perfect example, actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. But then, he did become successful, and we saw what happened.
But she was tired. She had got to a point where she was tired. It was just right before he hit gold.
She was tired on her own, but she was also tired because her family kept talking in her ear.
Yeah, she had family in her too.
Yeah, yeah. So that was.
And you think she ain't got family, girl? You got all these kids, and he down in some hit town playing in a club for $50 that he got to share with 3 people.
Yeah. And remember, her sister said she didn't even know that Ken was living there. He had been there at that point for years. So do y'all want them back?
Yeah, they ain't that close.
That ain't that close. Do y'all want that
Kim
couple
looks
back?
younger. Kimmy looks younger this season, don't she?
Yes, she does.
Who?
It depends on the setting. She'll look younger. Oh, we got a comment, y'all. I ain't even looked at no comment. Nothing. Hello? Sorry, Angela.
Can nobody hear me? Did the phone break? Is service out?
Was a baby having babies.
Joy.
Huh?
Y'all can hear me? Y'all wrong. Who looks younger?
No, I just realized we had comments. Sorry. Who looks younger?
Kimmy.
Kimmy. She said Kimmy.
I couldn't hear. That's why I kept sitting there repeating the question.
Kimmy.
Okay.
At least when she's sitting up here with Maurice on the couch with her hair pulled back, I guess he's sitting on the back porch talking, and he's talking about, what happened on the trip. And Kimmy she just looks younger.
She does. She looked real cute right there. Mm-hmm. Her little hair pulled up into that little ponytail. So Maurice got his charges dropped for his DUI. Aren't you excited?
He did?
Charges were dropped. Yes.
How?
On November 15th. I don't know why this came out. Yeah, I just heard about it this morning, I think, or maybe yesterday, but all the charges against him have been dropped. But see, that was also his first charge. So Karen, she in trouble. Mm-hmm.
I wonder, that's why she got to be facing jail time for her to be doing all this.
All right, what else happened on the show? Seems like
girl, I don't have no notes. I mean,
if y'all want to talk, it was something that when Marceau and Tisha talked, I wanted to mention. I don't know if y'all, when they were sitting in the kitchen talking, I was kind of thrown off when Marceau said that Martell teases about sleeping with.
I hated that. Yeah, that was a trip. That was a trip. I don't know. I think that was so reckless to say.
I agree.
I'm like, Marceau, wow. I mean,
what? Say it again.
Huh?
What did he say?
Maurice was that. I mean, Marceau and Tisha were talking, and Tisha
and Marceau was like, "Yeah, I have heard Martell joke about that kid looking like him, Destiny."
Oh
kid.
Yes, Law.
Yes,
okay. Yeah, I was like,
yes.
What?
Like that ain't cool. So dangerous to me. Like, but Tisha was talking to him about what Melanie had brought up about Destiny. That's how that's how the conversation
started. Martell was feeding into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was so inappropriate.
It was. I'm like, wow. I mean, when he said that, I mean, we see what's coming. We see that him and Martell are going to get into a little dispute of some kind. But up until that point, I'm kind of thinking they usually lie for each other a little bit or just don't bring up certain things. Yeah. To say something like that and put that on camera, I thought,
I thought that was crazy.
Not cool. I thought that was really foul. And do y'all believe that Destiny did not mess with him? I don't think they messed around. What do y'all believe?
I don't think they messed around.
I don't either. I don't know,
honey.
You said women. You sound like Melody.
That was one of the few times I was actually disappointed in something Marceau said.
Yeah.
Like even if he really did say that and he ain't lying, it's 100% an accusation.
Yeah.
I would have never said nothing like that on camera.
Yeah, that was a bit much. Yeah.
Not because he's protecting Martell, but because you're talking about another man in
it's a reckless comment to have made.
Yeah, it was a very reckless comment.
And what Montique, you sound like Melody. Melody said, I don't know what she done. I don't put nothing past nobody.
I don't know, honey. I don't think that's his baby though.
No, I don't either, but
honey,
I don't think they messed
around. And what did my mama say?
What'd she say?
What did Tamar Mama say? He was spreading it wide and laying it low.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing that.
That was just uncool in my opinion.
Yeah. But speaking of uncool, I mean, wasn't it when Kim and Maurice were talking, and Maurice said that Ken was more in love with her than she is with him? I mean, that could have been seen as a little shady. I don't know how true it is, but Trisha just acts a little different, so I ain't sure what to believe. Because some were saying that she was kind of sad when the husband said, "Here's the paperwork, let's sign and get this over with." And I didn't see sadness. I saw shock that you brought it. But some people are saying, I mean, does she really want to be with him? It's been 5 years. And then Maurice made the comment he didn't think they were in love on the same level, basically.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What do y'all think, though? She could have. I mean, they didn't rush to a divorce. We're still 5 years in. 5 years, 4 or 5 years that they've been messing around, or wait a minute, 5 years that husband has not been living with the wife and the kids, but her and Ken have been messing around for 2 or 3 years, it sounds like. But so you went all that time and you're still married.
When she was in Martell's DMs.
Honey, I don't know. I don't think that they make a good fit for this show. Did y'all notice that Stormy them ain't in the beginning anymore?
No, I didn't. I didn't notice that. Is the Fletchers?
Yeah, the Fletchers, and they added Trish and whatever his name instead of Stormy.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that. So Stormy, I mean,
stop it, child.
What did you say? Wait a minute.
She gives alpha female. I agree.
You know what, Angela?
But she don't give alpha to Ken.
She definitely does not give alpha to Ken.
She does not give alpha to Ken. She may traditionally be an alpha because she had to be. Most alpha females, for real, don't want to be alphas. That's exhausting. I'm serious.
A very interesting couple, but I like Ken. I sometimes wish he wouldn't talk as much, because sometimes he talks as if he really is God or something. It's like, Ken, stop. But overall, though, I like him. First of all, I think he's very good looking. Okay.
It ain't nothing good looking about all them muscles. Because the first thing that I think of
in what world those muscles are,
and I know something is shrunk. You hear me? Something is shrunk.
I feel like that's okay. There we go, Joy. I was going to say
you thought what's in the trunk? What? Say it again.
I said,
because you know the video where he was dancing in some gray sweatpants.
Huh?
He was dancing in some gray sweatpants.
Who?
Ken.
I don't remember those.
And everybody was like,
they didn't see much. It wasn't the good kind.
It was. They was talking about, because gray sweatpants supposed to show.
Yes, gray sweatpants.
And he wasn't showing nothing, honey.
Right, that's what I'm telling you. It looked like
that's what
be that big. I hope Destiny still can.
What?
So toxic.
Wait, Angela said what? I hope Destiny still can.
Awful.
Not with y'all.
Oh, I cannot. Okay, let me see what else I got.
Listen, Ken made it clear. Ken made it clear. Don't matter who, ain't nobody taking him away from his new thing.
Why she said about people having children with her ex? What was that from? Oh, that was Destiny. Okay, we already covered that. So Trish and this guy. Okay, so my recent Ken. Oh,
Trish and the blonde. Trish does not know where the blonde.
What about when the guys were standing around? Was that this episode or was that last one?
Say again.
The guys were all standing around.
Oh yeah, that was the beginning of this one. I thought nope, because I don't know, but I know the time.
Stormy husband
he called her ugly. That's what you're talking about.
No, I don't think he called her ugly.
He didn't actually say the words ugly, but he did insinuate that she wasn't cute enough to bone. He literally said something like, you
She
know,
wasn't all that.
I'm at a point in my life where I can pick and choose who I want.
That's
And you got to be a certain so and so for me to hit. And she was, whatever it was, she wasn't it. Like it was literally something like that. I was like,
and Ken didn't say nothing.
Ken looked.
He looked.
Ken ain't real sure when it comes to more. I don't know what it is. Something.
Yeah.
He just looked like, but he walked right over. Yeah, there ain't nothing else for us to talk about. I'm thinking, now I know you heard him kind of call her ugly in that comment, but you're just gonna roll on past it.
Right.
I think he was trying to keep his composure. He probably didn't trip up that comment until he was away from them. It was shady though.
It was wrong, Martha.
It was so funny because I caught it instantly. I had to rewind it to hear it again.
I had to rewind it too. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And so
he's calling her ugly.
Yeah, he's calling her ugly. And why was Marsau out there clowning Martell like that? Marsau said, no, you don't. Martell would never jump into somebody else's DMs. And oh no, he was married then. He was shading him with comments.
He was.
Yeah, and I thought, what is Marsau doing? What is going on?
Yes, something is brewing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's
so
doing more than he would normally do.
When we watch whatever this argument that they supposed, I thought it was gonna be yesterday because it was outside, like at a picnic, like things. I thought it was in this scene. I thought it was connected to them all sitting around, the guys talking outside, but obviously it's not. Marceau is pissed off about something because the things that he's saying to me is just off.
But I thought they were supposed to be getting into it soon. When is that happening?
That's what we just talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of like, is this all building up to? Has it already? I mean, what's going on? Because he's coming off of these comments, and it's like Marcel is definitely doing something that is going to really cause them to fall out. And it sounds like that might be what we're going to see.
Trish, you keep calling her Wait a minute. Because this is the second time Angela did call her. She looked like Shamar. You talking about the vape bitch. That's all.
You talking about the guy with the spinal thing?
Basic. Yeah.
Stop it. I can't.
Courtney's a true man. He walked away after Martell said, I thought I wanted to hit her, but she didn't look. I guess Shamar had a glow up. What?
She does not. Well,
who?
So you know the guy who has like this curved spine. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Shamar. Yeah,
Shamar.
He all over the internet. I'm actually kind of proud of him because he obviously got some intellectual disabilities.
Who is Shamar?
He a rapper, girl. He got scoliosis. He got
a real rapper, or is he?
I downloaded his song and everything.
He does not have no joy. You're so positive.
No. Joy. He got a hit on him.
Joy,
wait a minute. Somebody please describe this Shamar. Where's my? Let me look it up.
He got
I have seen you a videos. He obviously has some intellect issues.
Wait a minute. Is this the little guy with the long hair?
Yes. And he just got engaged.
Wait, oh my God! I know you guys are not.
He's been performing this summer all across Atlanta. I saw him.
Yes, I think you're talking about.
I'm proud.
The little guy that has that meme out there that says, "Well, I mean, some say I'm a little crazy." That guy.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if he said that, but he the one with somebody asked, "What was your GPA?" and he said 90.
No, he did not. Girl,
yes, he did. And he did a video that was so funny. I always tell people who voted for Donald Trump, you voting for the same person Shamar said vote for. He was like, I need you. I like that boy Donald Trump. He can't articulate words.
Oh my God, here he is.
I am proud of him. I'm making fun of him a little bit, but I am really proud of him because
I don't know
people with normal intellect that could not do what he's doing. He got a hit. I'm telling you. I even every time it come on my Android Auto, I play it. He got another hit that is hilarious called "You Ain't My Friend," and actually, when you listen to it, that's really a bop. Because
I cannot. This is not who I was expecting to see. This I don't know this person. Okay.
Yeah, you have to watch some of his videos. Y'all must not be heavy on TikTok. Oh, I'm on this.
You know, he's been around. I seen his vibe. Drake for sure. What I'm thinking.
Is that you? Anyway, okay. I don't know.
But anyway, what did y'all think about the conversation with Ken and the boyfriend, Marquise?
Oh,
that's the last thing.
So I'm gonna say this: wasn't they caught saying that they was doing this for money?
I don't know.
No,
like they all three got together and they was like, "We need to do this to get their money."
It seemed like they did it for money because
that's what I feel like. I feel
that's
like
what it feels like.
Well, that's what it feels like to me. Like
I heard that's what people thought, but nobody ever really confirmed that happened.
Yeah.
But did y'all hear what Carlos said?
What he say?
Listen, let me see. Who was the girl on DC? Winter said she only made $2,500 a season or something like that.
An episode, yeah.
An episode. Well, last night on the Man Monday thing, Carlos said because Marsau gives his money to Tisha. In fact, he don't even see the money when he gets the checks from OWN or Kingdom Reign. She does whatever she needs to do. She'll deposit it. They have separate accounts, and so Carlos was shocked and he said, "What? You mean tell me you give her your money in addition to her own?" And then he made a point of saying, "Just so y'all know, I pay my people good." He said he made it sound like the people on Love and Marriage Huntsville are loaded. I mean, he stressed it. He didn't get no dollars. And then Marsau started laughing. Marsau was like, "Yeah, because everybody think we broke." And Carlos said, No. This is the #1 show on OWN. They getting paid." And I thought,
well, they get paid.
That's good to know, but would that apply to Ken? And I wonder how much these newbies, maybe they just getting $2,500 right now.
Is this their first season? I mean, they act like this is second season because since they didn't win in season 9, because this was episode 3. If this is their second, this got to be their first season.
This is their first season. He splits it up so we don't have to pay as much, right?
I don't know.
Carlos made it clear though. He said they getting paid. So.
Oh well, I don't know. Do
you really? Either. Okay.
I feel like now they are, but I don't think that they were in the beginning, right?
I don't think they were either. But I don't even want to get into Martell's money issues. But if they are getting that paid, I don't know. Just seems, I don't know. I can't even explain it. Seems like maybe there wouldn't be some other things going on. Mm-hmm. Or not. What are y'all doing?
I'm about to fall asleep on y'all. What you say, honey?
I don't know. I think there is it could be some truth to it. That whole scene didn't feel authentic to me.
Yeah.
Not too much of what they do on reality TV seems authentic to me anymore.
There we go. I feel like it's all fake.
Yeah.
I mean, they were 19, right? When they dated or high school or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they were together forever. And then they wanted something new. Right. That happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think they're just making it more salacious. They're just making it. And I mean, if he's not in his kid's life, I mean, that's his fault.
Was he really crying, or was he auditioning for a movie because he wants to be an actor? Like, what y'all think? What y'all think it is?
He a musician, girl. They in touch with their emotions.
But for her though, and I don't know, maybe for the kids.
It could be also for the family, or even
the kids.
Even being the perception that she has of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't imagine any man, regardless of how he feels about her today. I'm sure at some point he was in love with her and thought this was going to be his forever. Right. And to think that a woman that loved you and you loved her thinks so lowly of you that, to bring you, it's just certain things that, in my opinion, even if it's fake, don't need to be said. Like, I can't make you seem like a bad father. If you've been, and you could say, hey, they're mixing a little bit of the fake with the real, because it could be, but that wouldn't have been okay with me. Even if I was if I was an absent one, I wouldn't be okay with it.
Yeah.
So, mm,
I don't know.
I
And
can't
he really
imagine him
stressed
being
about his daughter more than anything. I don't
and
think he likes that man being around his daughter.
It was uncomfortable when he started asking those questions because I wasn't sure where he was trying to go. It just sounded weird when are you being intimate? Are you tucking in my daughter? I mean, it was kind of uncomfortable. And I was like, can please answer these questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It was weird, but
that's why I wonder, was it fake or not?
Right.
Because
I feel like it was fake.
Yeah, that part didn't feel fake to me. Why fake? Why you couldn't do that to me for fake? Do you understand what I'm saying?
One was upset. She got fired, and Destiny was struggling her entire life.
It was weird.
That is true. Like after Destiny got fired, she was struggled. That's when she started allegedly stealing money from her ex.
But she was up struggling before that, though. Remember, because when Melody gave her that money.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
What is
Destiny been struggling for a long time.
Yeah.
What did she do for a living besides the show?
The show.
Oh.
Well, she has some candles now.
Oh.
Some fragrances or something like that. I mean, she's still trying. I don't think she's been successful yet. It doesn't sound like with some of the stuff, but she's still trying. Are y'all gonna miss Sunny? Not Sunny.
No.
What the other weather girl?
No.
What is her name?
Stormy. That's why you know you ain't gonna miss her.
I know you recently said that Mia.
No, I don't think we're going to miss Stormy, only because Stormy brings the element of a little bit of rah-rah. Like she's a millennial, and as she told Marceau, they're two different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
And these girls ain't trying to be on that kind of culture. She don't know how to handle when Stormy is okay, she okay.
Angela said no.
But when she's upset, she goes to a place, to me, that none of these ladies want to go to.
Yeah.
We want to drink and cuss each other out and possibly or maybe find our way back to each other. Stormy, I don't think she really got a grip on how to handle herself.
I mean, she went live. It's her fault that this happened with this other blogger. Yeah. She hit the live button.
And what's
mad about it?
Yeah, and so
I wouldn't go that far.
To get videos removed. There's some videos out there of her going off, and she wants those taken down because it doesn't fit what she's saying. She told people that Black Titanic tried to get into her warehouse. I don't even think Black Titanic made it to the door.
She did not.
So what she is saying, and listen, Sunny, I mean, the weather girl, the other one, the first weather girl, her, she could feel however she wants because no matter what, she didn't really know what they were coming there to do. But what she said about how angry
she got to the door because she said they asked for.
No, she didn't get to the door.
No, they were in the park.
Courtney came. Yeah, Courtney and them saw her coming. Courtney went outside to her. And she went off. But so they're saying that she's been trying to get all the videos off the internet now because what she's saying happened that day. That's not what the video shows. The video from her nor from Black Titanic shows what she says happened. It shows that she's in there because of herself. I mean,
yeah, she did not accidental. She didn't even have to go outside. She didn't even have to interact with that lady. Like she caused this. Now the lady probably shouldn't have been there, but she escalated this.
Is there a new button?
Accidentally went live. To go live on Instagram, we can't even do it. Okay?
That's what I was about to say. They make it easier.
You cannot accidentally.
It just popped on. I'm like, where was that? A new button?
And see, we talked about this already. Carlos.
I do think that is some truth to that. This situation definitely ticked her off. But the millimeters took it an even step further. She mad because Black Titanic was really harassing her. She did not like Stormy. She had done video after video after video about Stormy. She shouldn't have got her butt up and went to that lady's job. She wasn't coming there to buy no product. She was coming there to harass her.
Maybe so.
But
Courtney
that
went
can
out
happen,
there.
Joy.
Courtney went out there and intercepted that, and Stormy with her cocky, immature tail
There we go.
went live on Instagram.
There we go.
Talking about how she gonna shoot the lady, hurt the lady,
There we go.
cussed her out, called her everything but a child of God. And that's what got her in trouble. Texting communication, because she did that on that live.
That was her fault.
That part was her fault.
That was her
now,
fault.
I'm not saying Black Titanic not innocent, but she can't handle this. That's why I was saying she ain't it. I thought she was.
People go after all of them.
Yeah.
There are people who talk about each and every last one of them every time they go live.
Yeah. But let me say this. Let me also say this in regards to her and the millimeters. The millimeters have been very toxic toward anybody that they perceive as Melanie's enemy. The mere fact that there were people that were picking up phones calling their local Walmart, Targets, and Walgreens to get her product off the shelf, that's crazy to me.
Were
that's
those calls recorded?
Huh?
Were those calls recorded?
I'm not finna sit up here and say whether or not they were a self-proclaimed millimeter.
Say whether they were or not.
Fans should not.
Everybody's trying to put all this on the millimeters when we know that it isn't all the millimeters. Because one of those bloggers out here who can't stand Melody, she ain't out here doing that stupid stuff. So it's not all about the millimeters. It really isn't. So I think people have got to stop saying that until they have proof, because they don't have proof.
I know one thing, they talked about it in them groups. There is no, some people put out an idea and they run with it. I know that when Stormy went through a specific stage, when her business blew up shortly after she joined this show, and all of her stuff was slow or was taking kind of an extended long period of time for everything to mail out. I know that there was it was a for real effort to go and put negative reviews on her website. That's something that I actually saw in groups, people buzzing about. There was an effort to try to destroy her. And I'm talking from a person that don't like Stormy. Flat out.
But Joy, did they say in the group that, hey, I'm a millimeter and I'm going to go and trash them just because I'm a millimeter?
No, of course they're not.
Okay,
of course they're not.
You can't say that.
Of course they're not. But why was there an effort in various
those reviews were bad before the millimeter.
Thank you.
Listen,
the Better Business Bureau had low.
They were filming. They were. You're correct. That I actually, when I say I saw this part for real isn't something that I'm misunderstanding. People were screenshot negative reviews, but there was an effort in conversation in print to say, I'm going to go over there and put one in right now. Me too, girl. And then I said something. There was I visibly saw this.
And they signed it with millimeter?
Girl, you know doggone well they didn't.
So that's my point, Joy. And everybody else has said the same thing.
You can keep saying it is, it ain't gonna make it right.
And you can keep saying it is, and it ain't gonna make it true.
The only people that's arguing that is people that are self-proclaimed millimeters.
Well, I'm not a millimeter.
All boils down. This wasn't like this was an effort before they were like, come on, let's buy this sister stuff. Did you get this? Girl, it's good. Because it's shift. I saw the shift. I saw when their text went up and they were trying to figure out because it started when they thought that Stormy recorded Melanie. That was when I decided this is really why it's specifically because of Stormy.
That's good. Stormy and Melanie, we know those two people are part of it with the fact.
Because the Stormy situation is the reason why I decided to get out of all of those groups. It was I didn't understand, why y'all want to hurt the girl? I can understand if you I ain't messing with her, I ain't going to get none of her product. I think you have every right to do that. But to try to get her, to bring real harm to her, to me, that's crazy.
To Melody?
No.
Stormy.
So you read something that's ever going to harm her?
I said, girl, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm saying bring real harm to her. Like people have every right not to buy anybody's product or support whoever they want and not support whoever they don't want. I mean, that's fine. That's what fans do. I just don't understand any fan of a show, of any personality, would take a step further and actually say, well, I want to get her off my out of my stores, her product out of my stores in Walmart or Target or Walgreens. To me, that's crazy. That's like taking things too far. You ain't gotta ever support that lady. Don't ever give her your airtime or your views on social media. But try to get her stuff removed? That's crazy.
Because one call could
like
definitely do that. It's still hearsay.
Girl, then Stormy said this at the reunion.
Stormy also said that Black Titanic came up there trying to get into her building. The video said otherwise. That's why she wants it down.
Why was she up there? To sit in the
we know
parking
what
lot?
she said she was up there doing.
No,
we know what
I asked you a legit question.
And I'm giving you a legit answer.
But no, we don't know.
I'm giving you a legit answer. What she said is she went up there to place her orders. That's why she was there. That could be a lie all day, but that's what she said.
I cannot with y'all tonight.
We purchased those Canvas products, but her mama calls her problems. I mean, it is
Kelly,
right.
Kelly, what she do? Tell me, Kelly, what she doing?
What? Which is what? Listen.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
And you know what's so crazy is Stormy messed it up because that could be true. Like Stormy, if she would have set her butt where she was,
yeah, it's
and
true.
not been accidentally live, quote unquote, she would not have these issues.
She wouldn't.
She just wouldn't.
Because listen, I still can't find my Instagram go live button.
It wasn't her fault, but because she definitely brought this to her own door. Her emotions, she can't control them. It's her. She got a different culture than most of us.
She got a different culture.
Won't allow her, girl. That is like the best read ever on her.
Y'all are crazy tonight.
She could be talking about Christmas.
Exactly. How about
and I would say, what do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Joy, Kelly knew her. Kelly had an answer. Do you hear me? Kelly, that answer was so good. I was not ready for it. It tickled me.
It proves my point. It just proves my
But see that it doesn't prove the point that it proves.
Girl, you can
come
on your neck as far as I'm concerned at this point.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm sorry.
What did I say though? What was funny?
And she went to go place her order, and that's what she said. When she said it clicked. That is what her answer was.
That's the most, and you proving my point. I hope you know that.
Well, hopefully you know that you have definitely proved mine too. Delusion.
No, I don't think that proves your point, Joy.
It doesn't. It does.
That lady came up there to harass Stormy because she was talking about her like a dog online. Why would she go get an order, ask for an order when she been reading live some of the bad reviews that people was leaving? That was one of the things that she was doing.
But from the video that we've seen and heard from both people, from Stormy and from Black Titanic, the only one that showed any kind of aggression at all was Stormy.
At all.
Black Titanic was sweet and calm and she said, yes, let's leave, blah, 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 blah. Seriously. Now the girls, the lady and the men that were with
for a good 10 minutes. I watched her live too.
Can I finish my comment? The girls that were with Titanic.
What she do, Kelly? Hold on. What she do? Tell me.
What?
Oh, Lord, I can't.
I mean, the girls that were with Black Titanic was calm and she was sweet and hi, and we're just here. But listen, the person that was with Black Titanic, listen, they was ready to throw down. I could have sworn one of them was Medea. But at that point, but at the point when it first started,
it was an old lady with her. That's what she's saying.
It was an old lady, Medea style, who was going in just as hard as they was coming at her. But initially, she wasn't showing any kind of aggression or anything. She wasn't. And how do you be aggressive to a big hugger husband? What's his name? Courtney. He just looks so fun and love, but he was trying to protect his business too. Stormy is the one that got, and maybe rightfully so, but she didn't have to threaten her the way she did. However, I don't know how you don't know why somebody's coming up there. You don't know what they're going to do. That's how she defended herself. And I'm not saying she was wrong, but that's why she was in jail because, you know, Black Titanic didn't get arrested.
Oh Lord, she did not. She was in a public place.
You know, so Black Titanic did not get arrested. If she went up there to cause all this trouble, how is it that only Stormy got arrested? Again, I'm not saying Stormy was wrong. She don't know that lady. The lady could have came and did anything. But based on the videos they shared with us from both sides, there was only one person in there that needed to be arrested. And that person was Stormy.
I mean, I agree that Stormy, she messed up herself. She got herself arrested. She told on herself. Like, she is silly. She's very immature. She thinks she got it, but she don't. She needs to grow up because that's something I never did understand when somebody really dealing with something you're going to get on live. I mean, I don't even understand that.
I think she thought that she was going to really get to focus on a millimeter that was up there to do her harm. I think that's why she went live. And you know, it didn't quite turn out that way.
Yeah, it could have been. Because, I mean, but there was a real effort during that time, and Titanic was a contributor of it to also try to ruin her business. I remember them screenshotting all those negative reviews and putting them in groups and talking about them, and people putting forth like efforts to, girl, we should do a so-and-so. I'm finna go give a bad review. Did you get your stuff? I got so-and-so. I got double mine. And it was just one situation after another. And Stormy did take a long time back then because I had
bought some too, but she did give me like $100 like credit or something like that you spent on more product. But she took a while.
Yeah.
It was a long time. Like I wrote her several times because I was not happy.
Yeah, I had ordered something like right before Christmas, so it would have maybe been like in the mid-month, like mid of the month, maybe like the 15th or 16th or something. I don't know. I know I didn't get it until after the New Year. It was a couple of weeks. It was more than 2 weeks.
Listen, though, I mean, Stormy is clearly successful.
Yeah.
I don't know how a couple calls from people that want to pretend to be millimeter to make Melody look back. I don't know how they would change that. I mean, she is successful. Calling Walmart to say, take her products down. I'm going to pretend to be a millimeter because we don't do that. We want her to, she's a female business owner. I think real dedicated millimeters, and this is how I really feel. They don't have time to sit around and try and bring you down because we really do want to see all women succeed. Even the husband, what's his name? Moses's wife, even her. We want to see her succeed. And we know she did some trifling stuff.
Yeah.
So we definitely are not out here calling Walmart trying to get Stormy canceled.
Yeah,
I don't think that those few little calls that did anything. It was probably a few crazed fans,
right, Angela,
that called. But Stormy is making this way bigger than it is, and it did not hinder her business. Like they may have tried.
Was she telling Melanie to stand on? I can't remember at that table. What was she trying to get her to stand on?
Huh? Yeah. She was trying at the dinner table. She was trying to get Melody to say what they did was wrong, and I don't agree with that. I don't condone that kind.
What did they do? What was she accusing him of? That's what I'm trying to remember.
She wants Melody to say, yes, the millimeter that came to your business shouldn't have come there, or whoever called Walmart shouldn't have done that. You know, but again,
they all get bad reviews. I mean, even Melody gets bad reviews.
Yes,
and she even said, I have more people coming at me than probably all y'all.
Thank you.
And you don't see me asking y'all to tell them to stop.
Exactly.
Like, you have to understand that when you're on reality TV, they're going to find all your dirt. And if they're not going to find some, they're going to make some up. And like Joy said, Stormy wasn't built for this. She's just not built for this.
Well,
and I think it's best that she left.
Mm-hmm. She's not built for this.
Because even her friend Latrice, what is her name? Latrice, what's her name?
Latrice. Mm-hmm.
Okay. She even, because Carlos tried to get her to say something about it. And
well,
she
Latrice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she did. Latrice is also one that plays extremely dirty because, in my opinion, what she did to Marie was insane.
Wait a minute. So Marie still seems to be pissed about that too. I
Yeah,
don't remember. What did
I
she
would never.
do?
I could never forgive you for calling the state on me. There's no way I could ever forgive
So
you.
that's
She
what
called the state on who?
On Marie.
What?
That was what they were talking about, that they played around in the
What'd
first
she call her
season
say?
of the reunion.
What did she say, Joy?
I can't remember, but they visited.
Stop it.
Yeah, they visited.
They went and visited her companies after the call. Okay. I remember that first season. But listen. Now,
I thought that was the dentist girl. I thought that was the dentist girl, not the Marie.
It was her and Latrice.
Oh.
I could never. That's why the dentist girl don't even want to be in the same scene with Marie.
Well, she's coming back, y'all. I heard. No?
She is.
Well, she did
there,
it
but she's only filming with Latrice.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I could never forgive them for that. Now, I will say that Marie kind of started it because she also said that girl's hair was bad either.
And she said it at that brunch in front of everybody.
She shouldn't have done that.
And when you do stupid stuff like that, you can't complain at how somebody claps back at you.
Yeah, but you don't call the law on me.
It looks like the law was called. So when you're doing something wrong to somebody, you got to sit and think about that. Ooh, what you gonna do when she see this?
I'm all about boomerang. I get in life that things hit and some people hit you back. I just have always felt like you should level your hits. I've always felt like.
Well, it depends on what your level is, though.
Yeah, but I ain't that out of touch. I don't never ever want to be either. I know what you hit me at. I know what number you hit me at. If you hit me at a 4, at best, I might hit you with a 5. But I ain't gonna hit you with no 9. I can't uppercut you because I know where there's a point of no return. I always been able to measure a point of no return. I have a toxic mouth when I'm angry.
Yes, you do.
And I have to measure. You can never not be in touch of that. When you're out of touch of that, you turned into a terrible person. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. The reason why I don't like Candace. Like I know how to hit Candace. That's why I didn't like Candace.
Oh, Candace Dillard. Okay.
She hits somebody, hit her with a 4. It's a good punch. But she would hit you with a 9. And it's so the hit was so hard, and her thing is, well, if you hit, you can't complain about how I respond. I get it. But if you don't know how to measure, I can't be friends with you.
Well, I wouldn't talk to you. Yeah, right. That's fine.
She doesn't know how to measure. You, the ones opening your mouth, need to know how to measure what's going to happen in response to that.
Well, so, I will say Potomac has been a lot quieter without her.
Wait a minute. Off the subject real quick of this last Hunter. Wait a minute. Did y'all hear Monique Samuels say she was the fan favorite?
Yeah, I heard that.
Monique
I'm arguing with somebody on Chatter Up right now about that.
Monique who?
Monique Samuels.
So she was who?
The fan favorite.
She was the fan favorite on Potomac.
Oh, okay.
She did. She said she was the fan favorite. You see me saying
Monique who like 5 times because I didn't know what you was talking about. She believes that?
Yes. And I got people that got the nerve to be arguing with me about it.
Delusion is real.
Because I'm not saying that she didn't have fans or that she wasn't liked. But if you are a fan favorite, your fans will follow you. And they wouldn't even follow her over the own. Okay. And you can't, and people was like, well, she was a fan. I said, no, she was just good with this ensemble of girls. And it's people that are just good with a set of girls, but they can't stand on their own. Monique was not a fan favorite. She definitely had fans, plenty of them. but she was not a fan favorite. I don't think anybody on the show for real is a fan favorite. I don't think any of them could go into a city and sell out a sit down room.
Candace Diller can sell out a winery
Giselle just did
by herself.
Yeah, she did a one-woman show. 21
I
questions.
wonder
How many seats
how
were
big
there?
that room
25 or
was.
30?
I know she did, but I wondered how big that room was because Robin didn't go on this trip with her. And
It was kind of like what Candace did at the wine. It was the winery thing.
Well, not Candace sang though.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think they can. I mean, Giselle did it by herself. Now Karen did, and Ashley, they do like drag show things.
Yeah.
So that's not them alone. But Giselle did it by herself, and Candace did it by herself. I mean,
has
Candace
anybody been to a show or heard about one of their shows?
Who?
I've heard.
Do y'all know of anybody that's gone?
No.
She's talking about Giselle's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they said it was amazing.
Know
Yes, y'all know follow her on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. It was a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I follow her, but I ain't. I don't go on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, there it is. That's Love and Marriage Huntsville. Although we just switched on over here to Potomac. And thank you for spending some time with us. But we finna get up out of here. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh Jesus!
I am. I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. What else was I going to say?
I'm off all next week though.
I am too.
In what world? How is it possible that next week is Thanksgiving? When did that happen?
I'm off the whole week, so if we want to do something, we can do something, y'all.
Okay.
I'm off the whole week too. I can't. I've been counting down. I need somebody to act like a genie and blink to Friday at 2:00. So we keep here.
Y'all out all week, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I guess that was it. Hold on. Let me just think. I guess so. All right. I guess if something else comes up, we got all next week to talk.
All week.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Oh, wait a minute, Joy.
Okay.
QR code it up. We supposed to do this ahead of time. Y'all know I don't do my job no more like I'm supposed to. Follow us. Callie does most of it. I'm gonna start trying to do better, but I be busy right now. But I'm gonna stop being busy so I can help Callie some. And Joy does all the podcast stuff up there. So
yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just loaded.
She loads them up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being with us.
Thank you.
Are we gonna do our New Year end of the year thing?
Girl,
we can. We didn't do it last year.
We
the end of the world didn't go. Don't we go?
We talked about it. We talked about it, but we never got together to do it.
Yes,
Let me know. We're gonna do that. Know we was gonna do it, and then we didn't do it.
All right.
So
y'all.
anyway, yes, we
be
should.
good.
All right. Peace out.
All right. No.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Did I end it? No.